Hello, my lovelies. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, Pythia's Place. I am Pythia. Thank you so much for coming down into my lair for a reading today, which is for my beautiful Aries, April 2026. Let's get started. Let me shuffle. Well, first off, I want to say that somebody has been through a recent breakup with someone, either you yourself or a friend has gone through this, whether they're a water sign who was a male above the ages of 35 and up, who was a bit of a daydreamer, a procrastinator, and a bit of a drinker, maybe. This happened, this bit of a heartbreak and being done in and being betrayed and being in the Ten of Swords energy is going to occur during the new moon. I don't see it happening to you. I see it happening to maybe friends of yours or family members that is a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Someone who is 35 and up, who is a man, who is fair complexioned, who could be psychic, but they kind of deny their psychic gifts and they like to maybe drink a little. It's a bit of a daydreamer and a procrastinator. And we have the Queen of Swords, which when she's reversed, she's a nasty old witch. And we also have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups upright speaks of an offer of some sort, like let's go to coffee. It's like an introductory thing to get to know somebody. Let's go to coffee, but it's a no-go. Or let's have a drink. Let's go and have a drink, and it's a no-go, and it's completely heartbreaking during the new moon phase, whether for both people or for you, my beautiful Aries. Um, it could also represent a business partnership too. That it's been a heartbreak. It's so disappointing. There was a lot of potential where it could have gone somewhere with this business idea, this potential, but I don't see it going anywhere. There's not a lot of people working on things. There's a lot of people that are procrastinating. They talk a lot about what they're going to do, but they don't do it. There's a lot of daydreaming involved here. A lot of nasty talk too. A lot of nasty interactions, cutting words, um, and the offer to go for a drink is not out there. They're not open to going for a drink, going for a cup of coffee, none of that. In fact, someone, whether it's you, Aries, or this nasty witch who is the Queen of Swords reversed, this is during the new moon, is going to, maybe you're good, it's a friend of yours and he or she's going to, chew your ear off a little bit during the new moon. Say, please, can we go out for a drink or a cup of coffee, because I have to talk. And it's a lot. It's toxic too for you as a friend. I feel like this happens often, and I feel like this is not for everyone. That this is for some certain select Aries that may have some toxic friends on their hands or be in a toxic relationship. Now, whether they're taking on the air of the Queen of Swords reverse, could be nasty witch, kind of really cutting with your words. I mean, you really bust them down to the white meat with your words. Or you could be the King of Cups too, where you're a procrastinator, you're a daydreamer, you're a bit of a drinker yourself. It could be that as well. However, during the new moon, please guard yourself a little bit. If these are friends of yours, if this is a love interest, if this is a business partnership, try to keep them at arm's length if you can. It doesn't seem very healthy for anyone involved, including even a friend listening to this constantly. Also, It speaks of someone holding the higher ground here, who is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and they're holding the higher ground. So if this is an argument, then you're at the winning part of the argument. And if this is an issue between people, then you have the upper hand here in this situation, whether it's business or love. A lot of trying to speak or talk your way out of things too. And this is a situation for some Aries that either the Aries can't talk their way out of, or the person that you're involved with, whether it's a business relationship or a love relationship, cannot talk their way out of it this time. And it's heartbreaking. And this is going to occur during the new moon phase. You're going to hold the higher ground, my beautiful Aries, my beautiful, strong Aries. But it's going to leave you feeling a little left out in the cold a little bit, okay? It's going to make you feel, like I said, not wanted, left out in the cold. And that's during the new moon. So if you could guard yourself, if this is friends of yours, I would not pick up the phone around the new moon. I would stay away from them. I would stay clear away from them, unfortunately. I hate to say that. And again, this is for entertainment purposes only. Of course, you do what you like. But if this were me, I would hold these people at arm's length. If this is, a friend of the family or a family member, it's a bit toxic here. Okay, you're holding the higher ground, but it leaves you feeling sure. If this is your friend group, if you're not wanting to speak with them or having to deal with their toxicity anymore, it leaves you feeling left out a little bit. Or they were going out. This is for some. There is an opportunity of during the new moon, someone going out. There's invitation of some sort. And my beautiful Aries, you didn't receive an invitation. Guess what? You don't need them. And you're feeling a little left out in the cold. Well, guess what? You're holding the higher ground in this situation. And good riddance to those people if that's the case. Who needs them? Okay, well, we're coming out of, by the full moon, we'll be coming out of this heartbreaking situation with the Ten of Swords into a situation that goes round and round, unfortunately. This is a procrastination card, too. The Death reversed, putting off something that really should be ending so a rebirth could start, but it's not. This could be a breakup too, as well, and you're choosing to go back together with this person, which I'm here to tell you, it's a situation that's going to be regurgitated all over again. If you continue, it's a situation that goes round and round. However, you'll be feeling a lot lighter during the full moon. You'll be coming out of the heartbreak. You're also waiting for your ships to come in some regard here. Maybe that's where it's, those waiting period of a situation that goes round and round, okay? Also, a little rest and retreat is happening as well. That's good. During the full moon, you're healing from this broken-hearted feeling that occurred during the new moon phase of April 2026. Also, it speaks of you, or this Queen of Cups, a water sign also, who is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It could be someone who can be reflective and can be very psychic, but is choosing not to encourage their gifts. They don't use their gifts in the proper manner. Normally, they could be very reflective, but when it's reversed, Queen of Cups, you're a bit of a daydreamer, okay? You kind of bottle up their feelings inside. If this is you, Aries, then you're bottling up your feelings inside. And also, this is a card of a drinker as well. It can be for some Aries. It could be for someone that you know. And this person who is represented, who is a woman, above the ages of 35 and up, who are fair complexioned, who is a bit of a daydreamer, who bottles their feelings up inside, who can or cannot be a drinker. Yeah, she's being paranoid, having our guards up for no reason. And there isn't a legitimate reason. This person is paranoid. Maybe they're drinking too much. Maybe they're bottling up their feelings so much and not expressing to the other person what's going on, and kind of jumping the gun and like, you did this, without talking to somebody first, and going for the gusto without getting all the facts first. When the Nine of Wands is reversed, it speaks of not being cautious anymore. It's being paranoid. Someone's trying to go about manifesting a large fortune not in the right way. And in fact, if you are drinking, you're not using your full faculties. In fact, your frontal lobe is being affected. You should stop drinking. Whoever this is for some, not for all my Aries, but some. If you know someone who matches these descriptions of the Queen of Cups reversed, the Queen of Swords reversed, or the King of Cups reversed mentioned in this reading, then they need help. It's a drinker's card. Someone that also is nasty when they drink too. Unfortunately, it could be quite verbally abusive, verbally assaultive. It speaks of impulsive, someone being so impulsive. And it could also speak of somebody trying to manifest the wrong way, whether they're going to a practitioner like a witch or a curandera or a strega or whoever who is responsible for trying to manifest, and they're trying to pay or they're trying to manipulate. This is a card of a manipulation, being impulsive, manipulating someone, an institution, to get money out of them. An institution meaning a bank, a company, a church, a school, something like that, that has lots of money. They're trying to manipulate that, and it's not working. It's not going to work here. We have the nesting. We had this for another reading as well. How lovely. This means promise and hope, and it's reversed. I'm here to tell some Aries, not all, that you are not on the right track with things here, honey. You need to, if it's you that is the drinker, and if it's you who becomes a nasty witch, who, again, is a bit of a daydreamer, who is normally reflective but can't get anything done, bottles their feelings up and inside, and again, likes alcohol, you have to be careful. In fact, you have to be careful not to be so impulsive and you come across as manipulative. Or if it's not you, Aries, this is someone that you're dealing with that could be quite manipulative, quite impulsive. They sleep around too as well. You got to be careful. You got to guard yourself and protect yourself. And again, this person, people, places, and things that is being impulsive, that's being manipulative. I'm guessing it could be an air sign too, or a water sign, because we have cups here, and it possibly can be pentacles too. We have pentacles here, but I see a lot of swords so far and a lot of cups. So it could be someone that is an air sign with moon. Their moon is in a water sign kind of situation, or a water sign and their moon is an air sign. Or this is you. It could be representative of. They're trying to manipulate an institution out of somebody's inheritance, somebody's fortune. You got to be careful. If this is not you, Aries, and this is someone that you're dealing with, be very cautious, okay? This came out reversed. Normally this speaks of babies, okay? This is fertility. This is something that leads to very promising and lots of hope, like the Star card, okay? And it was reversed. Not to say that there isn't promise and hope, there most certainly is, but you're going about it the wrong way, my dear lovely Aries. And or if you're not going about it, if you're trying to go about things the right way, you may have to clean house when it comes to your friends or the people that you spend time with, because I don't see a lot of good people around you, my dear. That's an issue. See what your charms have to say for my beautiful Aries for April 2026. For my beautiful Aries for April 2026. My beautiful Aries, April 2026. Let's see what the major arcana say. Spirit, some guidance for my beautiful Aries for April 2026. Beautiful guidance for my Aries, April 2026. That leapt out. Love that. For this, give me, Spirit, give me some guidance for my beautiful Aries for April 2026. For my beautiful Aries, April 2026. For my beautiful Aries, April 2026. That's a lot. Spirit has a lot to say. My Aries, please get a piece of paper and pen when we get to the tiles, because there's a lot of tiles. Okay, let's start with our charms. We have a guardian angel here, and it leapt off the cards. That's my sign, is you're not listening to your intuition, Aries. Not all, not this is for some, not every single Aries who's watching this, but for some. And it's a guardian angel. It could be something of a cherubim, or you have lost a child. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. A baby. I'm so sorry, honey. If that's the case, we got our love card here. I'm sorry, my love charm here. So this most likely is not a business situation. This is a love situation, and it doesn't look very healthy according to the cards, honey. In fact, I want the love charm came out on top of the Hierophant card, which is a card for going maybe go to a place to get a little counseling for yourself, maybe a little help. You may need, or someone in your life may need to go to a hospital or a center or a rehab center of some sort. And this is a labor of love, okay? This is not for all my Aries, but some for the month of April 2026. They're not going to be open to going, darling. You could set everything up and they're going to be appeared to go, but guess what? They're going to check themselves out. They're not going to be agreeable to go. And if they are going, they're not going to stay. Remember, it's up to them. They have to be the ones to make the first step, especially when it comes to regarding an addiction of some sort. And I'm so sorry. That's crummy to deal with that. It's a horribly draining situation, especially if the loved one that's going through that. And I'm sorry for my beautiful Aries. My heart goes out to you. In fact, I wish I could give you a hug right now. I'm so sorry. This is my someone feels constrained. This is from Freedom of Constraints card, okay? And that's on the Magician. Freedom from someone being manipulative, okay? Let's get to and those were the charms. Now you have for the major arcana, the Star card. Oh, we spoke of that. Okay, that's that. Speaking of having hope, and that was reversed. Okay, so the situation that you find yourself in, either business or love, could be a little bit hopeless here. It could be, I hate to say that, but sometimes you just have to walk away from people, places, and things that are not serving your highest good. And that's a labor of love on your part for yourself. It also speaks of transmutation too, making something, turning something into something else. The Hanged Man. And of course, it's not a bad card per se. The Hanged Man is not knowing which way to go, okay? Being indecisive, stagnation, suspension. It also could be like, I know what to do, I know the right thing, I just can't free myself, freedom of constraints, to do it right now. And I'm here to tell you in the future, you will. You just got to delve in deep, darling, to do what you need to do, and that is upright. Okay, now let's get to the tiles, shall we? Point. The tile is point, so that could be anything. So I could see T or something. Point, guy. We have pound, a pound. Pounds. Quick. Quirk. Quit. Quid. It's very British. Are you from the British Isles? Are you from Britain itself? Wow. Anyways, I'd like for you to copy down these letters, my dear, sweet, lovely Aries, and write them down because there's messages here for you as well. And again, thank you so much for joining me on my channel, Pythia's Place. I am Pythia. Thank you so much for coming down to my lair for a reading today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment in the comments box below. I love to hear from you. I really enjoy that. Thank you so much again. Goodbye, good night. Until next time. See you later.